RETROCENGO here. Today's video is gonna be all about the IBM PS1, my lovely 386 computer, who is going to get a little upgrade, an upgrade with this beautiful device. It's the OPL3LPT. Join on this one, guys. Let's take a closer look at this beautiful computer together. Let's start by uncovering the mysteries of this lovely IBM PS1. Look at the form factor here. It's a really small computer, and the main reason is actually the PSU is not in here. It's built in the monitor, so you give the monitor power, and from the CRT screen you will give the computer power. I would say clever solution, but if something happens to my monitor, then you know what I mean about this. So yeah, later they just dropped that idea and built everything in the computers. So at the back here, as you can see, we have got VGA monitor. This is the power from the CRT screen. We got parallel serial ports, and of course IBM PS2 ports. We got a small fan at the back side. Looks nice. It's not noisy, and we got 2 expansion slots. So let's just go ahead and open this beauty and see what's inside. Just push this one down and okay, and check it this way. Now guys, the only reason I bought this computer is because I want to review it. It's just not easy to get these old computers nowadays, so you know, because of us YouTubers, we buy everything. I've heard when I show something, just like other YouTubers, the prices go up. I'm so sorry about that, guys. That's not my intent, but yeah. You know how it is, we just love stuff like this. So this is the first time I see something like this PS1. So what to do now, what to do? IBM Blue stuff. Oh, okay. Okay, so that was easy. We have got, on this one, we have got normal ISA slots. That's beautiful, not that IBM MCA stuff. Okay, let's see. So I just removed that. Let's just start by looking at the, yeah, we got a connector here to the ISA slots. We have another floppy connector here. That's odd. We got serial port here. We got the CMOS battery over here. That was the thing I was interested in, if it was a leaky battery, but it is not. It looks like the 2032, so that's nice. We're gonna take a closer look at that. Look at the hard drive. It looks like a normal 3.5-inch PC hard drive. That's great, because I played around with the IBM M30. That it's just another story, but that uses, you know, those MCA stuff, and that's just not fun to work with if they collapse, which they do after 30 years. So this is beautiful stuff, man. Let's start by unplugging these, because I want to see the CPU. I want to RAM upgrade. I got a lot of old RAM blocks. So let's see. It's at the front here. We have those iconic black IBM screws. Let's just take it off. And 1.44 meg floppy drive. Great stuff, man, great stuff. I'm just gonna see if we have something else. Maybe on the, yeah, this one, okay. Again, this is the first time I am working with one of these. First time owning it. and I have no plans of keeping it because, as I said earlier, it is only bought because I want to review it. My PC journey started with my 486 DX4 100 MHz with 4 megs of RAM, and I play games from that era and onwards. Before that, it was all about the Amiga. So this computer and the games for that, I have no history with it, no nostalgic reasons, no nothing. So it does nothing for me. Ah, great. Oh, look at this. Just on like the old IBMs, you can just flip this one and push it out. Ah, that's beautiful, man. Love that IBM stuff. Okay, so let's see in here. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah. Okay guys, as you can see here, it's an Intel 386 SX 20 megahertz CPU. Not easy to upgrade. It is on board, and as I can see, we have got 4 RAM chips here, so I can't upgrade the RAM. So it's a pretty stock system, and the BIOS chip is from 92. Yeah, this is not a fun machine, man. This is stuck with, yeah, what CPU it was born with and the RAM it was born with, and that's about it. We have an expansion slot here at the front. Don't know what it's for, but I think it's 512K each, so 2 megs of RAM and 20 megahertz. Which games could run on this? Yeah, don't know, guys. So boring motherboard, boring system, nothing for me, but that's just how I feel. But yeah, now we have this one on my channel. Just took off the battery, the CR2032, and we're gonna measure it. I actually always like to replace the CMOS battery. Positive at the backside here, so we'll just give it like this, and the yeah, as you can see, 0.13. So this battery is dead, and look at the new one over here, 3. So I'm just gonna insert a brand new battery in here. That should last for some years. So before I put on the top, I just want to say pros about this compared to the older IBM models. It uses standard 3.5-inch hard disk, standard ID connection. I like that. It uses CR2032 battery, nothing that leaks. I really like that. It uses standard ISA expansion slots. This one has got 2, so you can put in ISA sound cards. I really like that. And the cons, you know, the memory is just on board, CPU is on board, nothing is socketed, so it is what it is. It's a pretty locked system, but you can of course expand with better sound cards, better video cards, or whatever you like through these 2 ISA expansions. So, well, it's if I should keep this compared to my IBM Model 30, then this one will be it. It's a faster system, and it's more unlocked to the normal PC user, because I'm not that keen about those MCA IBM only stuff. So yeah, that's how I feel about this. So yeah, it's an okay system. Absolutely. Let's just go ahead and turn on this bad boy. So the way we power it on is actually just turn on the TV, CRT, and as I said earlier, it will give the computer power. So the power on LED is up here, and the hard disk activity is down here. Now I replaced the BIOS battery, and as you can see, you can't just press delete and enter BIOS on these old systems. I just found out about how these computers work, and I want to share that with you guys so you just have it here. The thing is, CRT monitor, it looks crystal clear, it looks perfect, it looks juicy. I love absolutely everything about it except filming it. It flickers, it looks so crappy on the camera, but it is what it is. I will just power through this and show you what I mean about how to set up the BIOS. Oh man, it flickers, but bear with me. So I downloaded 2 files. The first one, customize. You can just get these. Oh, it flickers, man. Does this help? Nothing helps. I will just read. So, customize how your system starts. Just look at something else. Just listen to my voice. So in here, after replacing the battery, you can set the numlock settings on keyboard speed on normal, and start from built-in BIOS. Try disk first, otherwise built-in BIOS, or just try disk and then fix disk. So I'll just let it stay here. It will look for a disk and then the hard drive. And you can let it start at system menu, Microsoft Works, PS1 Club, and all sort of stuff. Read configs is built-in or from disk, it's on built-in, and read auto-exec built-in. Read disk from A or C, and disk is at A. So this is the first part, and the next one is called configure. Now this is the important one, because if you don't do this, then it will think the disk drive is a 360 kilobyte disk drive. So that's not the way to go. It only finds, it doesn't find the whole RAM. I don't know why here, but I will find out. So the serial port, serial 1, serial 2, and disabled. The parallel port is on. Audio card, none. Disk type, 144. The hard disk is 42 megabyte. I will save the changes, and I will just try to restart and see, because I think it should have 2 megs of RAM. Did you see that? It didn't want me to press on F1. Now it just remembers what to do. Well, we have 2 megabytes of RAM. I don't know why that program says something like that. But the thing is, if you want to play games on these beautiful computers, games like Gods, you have to play it like this. Color VGA, internal speaker, nice. Let's try Gods. We have the built-in speaker in the monitor here, and we have volume control, and listen to this. A Big Mac Brothers game. Oh, listen to this on the Amiga, man, on the Polder chip. Yeah, isn't that great? I will just take the volume down. That's why on these old IBM computers, I mean on this one we have the ISO slot, but that's not on all the IBM computers. As I said, on my M30 I don't have the ISO slots. I have to use those MCA sound cards, which costs a lot of money. So the solution is just here from Certashop, the OPL3LPT. This is a small device. You just put in the parallel port of your old computers. Now the thing is, when you put it in, You have to give it some power. And yeah, that's about it, guys. Let me just open this little... There we go. Look at how simple it is, how beautiful it is. I just love everything about this one. I have reviewed it, so just write RETROCENGO OPL3LPT and you will see a review of this product on one of my videos. So you have power here, you have the jackstick here, and you have volume control over here. And you have a reset button that I just don't use, but if you have some hanging notes, then you can just reset this card. So let's go ahead and install this one in this beautiful computer. But we have to think about one simple thing, and that is this computer is only 20 megahertz. 20 megahertz, guys. So this device, you can read it at Service Shop. I will link to the shop where you can buy this device. And there you can see the minimum specs, but I think, I don't remember now, I got this last year. I think it requires a bit more than 20 megahertz. But yeah, listen to this. Yeah. All right, it's time to upgrade this baby. Absolutely. And I love these mechanical keyboards, man. VGA, PC speaker, internal speaker, yes. Yeah, you know what I mean. Okay. Ah, nice. Oh, I can't take it anymore. All right, the OPL3LPT is inserted back at the parallel port, and I have these small infinity speakers connected. So let's just go ahead and test this beauty. Now, as I said earlier, I don't think the computer is powerful enough for some of the games, but I'm not sure. We're gonna check it out. So what we're going to do is we are going to test, speakers. There we go. So we are going to test the program and the file, not this driver disk or what you want to call it. I'm gonna link everything, so if you want to buy one of these, you can download everything. So it's just so easy, man. OPL3 test. Found one, printer port LPT1. Press any key to play some music. Oh, nice. So L, left speaker only, right speaker only, both speakers. That means parallel port and the sound card works fine. Now it's all about the games. So we are going to add lib, and that's it. Now add lib, you can just put it on your objects. Bad configs is fine, you know, to just auto load. But as you can see, status loaded, hardware OPL2LP3. It should say OPL3, but yeah, port LPT1. I'm gonna read it because it flickers. Detected 386 CPU, Sound Blaster, FM support, no. Patching enabled. You can do it like this, or you can actually patch games. The game patching drivers are over here. You can add patch, yeah. Okay guys, so now it's all ready. We're gonna enter stunts. Yes. We're gonna enter setup. We are going to choose ad lib. We are going to enter stunts with the sound card. Oh. Okay, okay. um, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Let me just exit this. Okay, so this means this game requires a little more power from the CPU to run with this card. So yeah, stunts with a 20 megahertz, that doesn't work, guys. So let's check out Guts. That was in slow-mo. So let's try this. We just listened to the internal PC speaker. We're gonna check ad-lib support now and try Guts. Let's see how it sounds. Don't crash, man, don't crash. Oh, yes. Nice, right? Oh, that's just beautiful. So again, if you have a computer, if you use, a Pentium 4 computer, you want to run some MS-DOS games, this little device, you just plug it in the parallel port and it works great. I have had it for a year. I have moved it between different computers. This is absolutely the slowest PC I have tried on. I have tried on my Intel Pentium 1 200 megahertz MMX and it works perfect, man. And the add patch where you can patch Doom and stuff like that, it sounds great. So yeah, let's just check out the in-game sound effects also. Begin quest. Yeah. Yeah, that's the classic ad-lib sound, man. Beautiful. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. You enjoyed this quick review of the IBM PS1. That was how it looked inside. This is how it works. This is how it plays. I love this little CRT monitor. But yeah, that was my review. Until next time, check out some other videos of mine, guys. Have a great day out there. Bye.